No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Guys?
All right, Holly. The Seminoles offense will have the football first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Moving the pocket, it's Stockton. Wasting no time taking a shot. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Sends it back in motion. He's past the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, pressure's coming. On the move, he fires. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
That one just came off his hand badly.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
To the air, it's Stockton. Max got it on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Handoff for Frazier. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Trying to escape and get it, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On the snap, it's Brooks. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They give it to him again. There's a crease. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. On the RPO, got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Seminoles. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. DB's right up on the receivers. Left side is Humphreys. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's a give to Frazier. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll give to Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Turns it upfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down, gonna throw it. In the backfield, it's Frazier. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go with Frazier. He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Coleman. Look out. Fires downfield. Oh, God. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Finds his big tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with Minnesota taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Gophers chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with the Seminoles head coach at the half. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much...
He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air. It's Stockton working that wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Trucks through the defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out wide right, it's Brooks. Still running at the 40. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this, man? Picking up right where they left off, putting up points, being explosive, being a threat. You thought at half maybe the defense would come up with some answers. So far, first drive, no answers to be found.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. On play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Motion from the wide receiver. Rush right in his face. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So
snags it, and he's open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Now on first down from the 40. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Coleman. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Seminoles are marching down the field. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Brooks. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Just keep slinging it. Back's got it. Give him 6. Touchdown Seminoles.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Off-play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. grab behind the line. It's Humphries. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Turns it upfield. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. On the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Hits inside. It's Brooks. Nice move there. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Might as well run him again. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Brooks. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Right side, it's Brooks. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. 2nd and long here. Throws to the back. Left side, it's Brooks. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Tells to run, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. At midfield, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Drops back on 1st down. Rushes on. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Long way to go on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what...
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Driving forward, it's Bowens. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 91, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. On first down, here comes this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
He'll be dropped.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Hauls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Looking for a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.